Hello dear students, today's topic is folic acid and vitamin C or ascorbic acid. This is continuation of water soluble vitamins. Now first I will discuss about folic acid. Folic acid is chemically pteroyl glutamic acid which is made up of pteridine nucleus, para-aminobenzoic acid and glutamic acid. This is the structure of folic acid. It consists of three components: pteridine, PABA or para-aminobenzoic acid and glutamic acid. Now we will discuss about the metabolic role of folic acid. Tetrahydrofolic acid, which is the reduced form of folic acid, is the active form. Folic acid is first reduced by dihydrofolate reductase to dihydrofolate and then to tetrahydrofolate with reduction of N5 and N8 atom by the enzyme dihydrofolate reductase. Both the reactions require vitamin C as coenzyme. Look at the figure how folic acid is activated to tetrahydrofolic acid. Folic acid acts as a carrier of several 1-carbon groups or moieties which are required in metabolism. These are methyl group, methylene group, methinyl, formyl, formimino and hydroxymethyl group. As shown above, all these 1-carbon moieties are carried by different forms of folic acid which are interconvertible. Except methyl tetrahydrofolate, which is the dead end, it cannot be reconverted to any other form. Sources of 1-carbon group. 1-carbon moieties are obtained from different sources. These are serine and glycine. Serine, when converted to glycine, produces hydroxyl methyl group which forms N5N10 methyl tetrahydrofolate. Glycine cleavage also produces N5N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate. Histidine. Histidine is a source of formimino group on catabolism. It transfers to tetrahydrofolate resulting in N5 formimino tetrahydrofolic acid. Tryptophan. Tryptophan metabolism donates formyl group to form N5 formyl tetrahydrofolate. Next, utilization of 1-carbon group. 1-carbon group are utilized for synthesis of different substances such as synthesis of methionine. Methyl group of methyl cobalamin is used to synthesize methionine from homocysteine. The methyl group is donated by methyl tetrahydrofolic acid to cobalamin. Vitamin B12 deficiency therefore leads to folate deficiency because methyl tetrahydrofolate is not utilized and accumulates, that is trapped. This is called folate trap. Number 2, purine synthesis. Inosine monophosphate requires N5N10 methinyl tetrahydrofolate and formyl tetrahydrofolate. Ultimately ATP and GTP are formed from IMP which are required for DNA synthesis. Number 3, pyrimidine synthesis. Thymidylate is synthesized from deoxyuridylate using N5N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate. Thymidylate is used in DNA synthesis. Number 4, formyl tRNA. Formyl tetrahydrofolate is required for formation of methionine tRNA which is needed in protein synthesis in prokaryotes and mitochondria. Number 5, serine synthesis. Synthesis of serine from glycine requires hydroxymethyl group. N5N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate is the donor of this group. Next, deficiency manifestations of folic acid. Folic acid deficiency leads to megaloblastic anemia. Deficiency of folic acid causes megaloblastic anemia. This is because folic acid provides necessary 1-carbon group required for purine and pyrimidine synthesis. Purine and pyrimidines are necessary for DNA and RNA synthesis, which is essential activity during erythropoiesis. Accordingly, inadequate RBC formation leads to anemia. Immature, large RBCs with diffuse, ill-defined nuclei are seen in peripheral blood. Due to anemia and presence of large, immature RBCs, this is called megaloblastic anemia. Vitamin B12 deficiency also leads to similar anemia, which is due to folate trap. Homocystinuria. Homocystinuria may also result because of folate trap. Birth defect. Folic acid deficiency is known to cause neural tube defect such as spina bifida in developing fetus. Next is assessment of folate deficiency. Blood level of folic acid are measured by radioimmunoassay and chemiluminescence immunoassay. Normal levels are about 20 mg per ml, and this is also assessed by Figlo excretion test. Formiminoglutamate is an intermediate of histidine metabolism. It is catabolized to glutamate, transferring its formimino group to tetrahydrofolate. Hence, in folic acid deficiency, this transfer does not occur adequately, and so increased Figlo or formiminoglutamate is excreted in urine. Daily requirement and sources of folic acid. Daily requirement is 150 to 200 microgram per day. In pregnancy, it is 400 microgram per day. Yeast, green vegetables, pulses, oil seeds, eggs, etc. good sources of folic acid. Folate antagonist. Substances which inhibit the actions of folic acid are called folate antagonists. Common examples are sulfonamides, trimethoprim, methotrexate, and pyrimethamine. Pyrimethamine is a selective inhibitor of dihydrofolate reductase enzyme of malarial parasites, and hence it is used as an anti-malarial drug. Now I will discuss about vitamin C. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. It is also called anti-scorbutic factor. Structure of vitamin C. Vitamin C is a carbohydrate, a glucose derivative formed as an oxidation product of L-gulonolactone, that is L-ascorbic acid. It also exists in oxidized form called L-dihydroascorbic acid. Both are biologically active. Ascorbic acid is synthesized in most plants and animals, including some mammalians, but not in humans, due to absence of enzyme L-gulonolactone oxidase. L-gulonolactone is an intermediate in uronic acid pathway. Look at the figure. The structure of L-ascorbic acid, which is the reduced form, and L-dihydroascorbic acid, which is the oxidized form. L-ascorbic acid is synthesized from L-gulonolactone by L-gulonolactone oxidase. Now I will discuss about metabolic role of ascorbic acid. Both L-ascorbic acid and L-dihydroascorbic acid are biologically active, but L-ascorbic acid is the most predominant form present in plants and animal tissues. Ascorbic acid and dihydroascorbic acid forms a good redox couple, which is responsible for the following actions of vitamin C. Hydroxylation of proline and lysine. Vitamin C is required for post-translational hydroxylation of proline and lysine residues in proteins such as collagen. These are essential for cross-linking of collagen. to give it the tensile strength. This reaction is catalyzed by proline or lysine hydroxylase. Absorption of iron from intestine. Ascorbic acid reduces ferric iron to ferrous iron, which is absorbed from intestine. Reduction of methemoglobin. Vitamin C is required for reconversion of methemoglobin to normal hemoglobin. Other functions of vitamin C: synthesis and release of adrenocortical steroid hormones. 7-alpha hydroxylation of cholesterol also requires vitamin C, and NADPH as the coenzyme to form bile acids. Catabolism of tyrosine. Synthesis of norepinephrine from dopamine. Synthesis of serotonin from tryptophan. Antioxidant action of vitamin C. Vitamin C is a water soluble strong natural antioxidant. It acts as a hydrophilic chain breaking antioxidant like vitamin E. It also forms a relatively stable radical form, the semi-dihydroascorbate. This is reduced back to ascorbic acid by reductase enzyme using reduced glutathione. As an antioxidant, it has some important role in the following reactions. And it prevents oxidative damage to DNA and protein. It reduces lipid peroxidation. Reduction in the formation of nitrosamines from dietary nitrates and nitrates in stomach. Nitrosamines are carcinogenic. Look at the figure. This figure shows the mechanism of antioxidant function of ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is H, which neutralizes hydroxyl radical to water, and it is converted to semi-dihydroascorbic acid, A superscript dot. It is reduced by reduced glutathione to ascorbic acid. Next, preventive role of vitamin C. Vitamin C has an important role in preventing some diseases like cancers, atherosclerosis, etc. Oxidant injury is considered as an important factor in the pathogenesis of all these diseases. Vitamin C has also a role in reducing the risk of developing cataract. Deficiency manifestations of vitamin C. Deficiency of vitamin C leads to defective collagen synthesis. The gums become swollen, spongy and bleed easily. Bleeding from gums is the main presenting feature of scurvy. Capillaries also become fragile, bleed easily, leading to subcutaneous bleeding of skin. Small dots like petechiae called patches. Small dots like patches called petechiae and relatively larger patches are ecchymosis. Larger accumulation of blood in subcutaneous tissue is called hematoma. In severe cases of vitamin C deficiency, bleeding may occur from nose called epistaxis, from eye called retinal hemorrhage, from urethra called hematuria, from intestine called melena, etc. Weak bone formation. Ground substances formed by the osteoblast is defective, so the bones become weak and fracture easily with slightest trauma or even pressure. In vitamin C deficiency, wound healing is retarded. Anemia. Low iron absorption in vitamin C deficiency and loss of blood due to scurvy may lead to iron deficiency anemia with microcytic hypochromic RBCs. Next, treatment of vitamin C deficiency. 500 milligram per day is sufficient. Dietary sources: citrus fruits like lemon, oranges, strawberries, guava, grapes, etc. are good sources of vitamin C. daily requirement 50 to 60 milligram. In children and adults, additional 20 to 40 milligram is required in pregnancy and lactation. Thank you.